Hi guys, this is Maha, your English language teacher and IELTS trainer. Welcome to another episode of Let's Have a Conversation on the YouTube channel English All Canada. I haven't done a live session here in a while as I've been busy with my Facebook. So I thought that today I should actually see my audience here on YouTube and then have a quick conversation with them. So if you are interested in joining this live stream, then I suggest that you click on the link that I'm going to be posting down here. There you go. That's the link for you to connect, and you can join this live stream. I'm also going to be posting this live session on my Facebook page so I can have the audience from there connect. All right, so an error occurred on YouTube. All right, so I somehow am not able to post the link on my Facebook. So what I'm going to do is actually, I am going to go to my Facebook and I'm going to save this video, share this video on my YouTube, and post the link for you to join the live stream. If you are watching me, okay, great. So I am going to be sharing this live stream on my Facebook. And let's see how this goes. Okay. This might just take me a little longer than usual. For the reason, YouTube is not letting me share in the description what I want to do. But again, thank you so much for anybody who's joined in. There you go. This is the link. You can also get the link in a few minutes on my Facebook page. All right, so let's have a conversation. And the link to join is invite, copy to clipboard. All right, so the ones who are here, thank you so much for joining me on another episode of Let's Have a Conversation. All right, I've also posted this on my Facebook page, and hopefully I can get my people from Facebook to join my live stream here. All right, it has created a post already. Perfect. Posting. All right, so I'm also going to add in the description the link. All right, so YouTube won't allow me to do that. So anyways, if you're interested in joining this live stream, then you can click on the comments section and copy this address, the StreamYard address, into your Googles or Safaris or whatever you're using, and you can actually come on live with me here for a quick conversation. So as usual, I'm looking for people who want to improve their speaking skills. We do brainstorm on a lot of IELTS questions as well, the writing task 2 questions. So if you're interested in improving your IELTS and your IELTS writing and IELTS speaking, then this is where you need to be joining me. So I hope you can hear me. I'm just waiting for people to come. That's what I do. So let's see. I know there's 2 people watching me. I wonder who you guys are. You can say hi, hello, drop in a comment. Tell me who you are. I've got Sagir trying to join in. So Sagir. Hi, Sagir. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
That's great. Where are you tuning in from, Sagir? Can you hear me?
What did you say?
Can you hear me?
Yes. Can you please repeat?
Where are you tuning in from, Sagir?
Yes, can you please repeat? What did you say?
Where are you tuning in from?
I am at Hyderabad in my room.
Okay, Hyderabad, where? India, Hyderabad, Pakistan.
No, Hyderabad, Pakistan. Uh, it is
There is
around
a
100
Hyderabad in
kilometer west to the Karachi.
to Karachi. Okay, there's a Hyderabad in India as well, correct? All right, connection
I think.
issues.
Do you have any connection? Do
No,
you
I
have
can.
any connection issue?
No, I can't hear you sometimes. So you have to check your internet. Are you connected to the
I have.
Wi-Fi?
I have a good internet connection. I don't know why it is happening.
Okay. So tell me, what do you do, Sagir?
I think I have told you already that I am a CSS aspirant, and next month I'm going to appear in my exams.
That you have been on this page before? Have you been on this
What?
page before, Sagir?
Yeah,
Have
I
you been
have been
on this live?
uh, for around two times. I have been on this page around two times before.
Okay, okay, great. So good to have you back here. And you are preparing for your CSS.
Yeah, this month on 18th February, I will be appearing in my exams.
That's very good. And have you prepared well?
Yeah, I am a bit confident, but CSS exam is very unpredictable. No one can give you surety about that whether you will pass or not. But I am confident
Why is it so unpredictable?
because of one paper, the essay.
Okay.
Uh, the examiner is not answerable to us that why he has failed us. That is why we just first thing is that we when we appear in essay exam, the examiner wants an extensive knowledge of the particular topic. So if we cannot give 100% in the exam, definitely he is gonna to fail us. But after getting our result, if we could not qualify, the examiner is not answerable. So we do not know what was the reason behind our failure.
Okay. And what type of questions do they ask you?
Like there is a hot issue of coronavirus.
Mhm.
So he may ask anything about coronavirus, that what are the impacts of coronavirus on globalization on the global economy, and we have to write our more than 2000 words, and and the knowledge should be research based. It is not like just writing, but it should be research based, and your argument should be strong. We have to make an expressive outline, then we have to put into our essay. More than 20 paragraphs are enough, I think.
Mhm. And how long do they give you to write this essay?
3 hours.
3 hours to write one essay?
Yeah, 3 hours to write one essay, which should be at least 2500, composed of 2500 words, more than 20 paragraphs, and should contain an outline in the start.
That's pretty tough.
Is it?
I guess so. You tell me, is it tough or not?
It is just it is not tough because of writing or making an outline, but it is tough because the topic is unpredictable. Like coronavirus is a big topic. It can include multiple themes like impacts on Pakistan, impacts on global economy, globalization, health issues, social issues. So if we ask about social issues, how I'm gonna to write more than 20 paragraphs on simple just discussing social issues? So that needs research based content for writing.
So, but in the exam, how can you do the research then?
No, not in exam, but I have gone through multiple research articles for that. uh, I have an extensive knowledge about economy and
Hmm.
many other issues, not only coronavirus, but like water crisis in Pakistan, climate change, and digitalization, many like artificial intelligence.
Hmm.
So, but the thing is that the topic should be like well in my mind, so that I can develop a beautiful essay.
Right. Okay. So you have been practicing how to write.
Yeah, I have been practicing. I did gave my mock test and evaluated multiple times, but again, it depends upon the examiner what questions he will ask us. Hello.
They're looking for. Yes. Are they giving you a marking criteria as well about what they're looking for?
Sorry, I can't hear you.
Do they give you a marking criteria? Do the examiners or the board, does it tell you how they mark your papers?
I think I should reconnect this chat
Sure.
because I can't hear you.
Okay. All right. So waiting for Sagir to reconnect. And in the meantime, we have Yusuf Malik. Hi, Yusuf. How are you doing?
Hi, Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. How are you doing, Yusuf?
I am waiting your seminar.
Right.
Going yard.
That's great. What would you like to say?
I don't understand.
What would you like to say?
I not understand.
Okay, sorry. Yes, Sagir. Is this better?
Yeah, it is. You were asking something.
Yes, I was saying, do they give you a criteria for writing? Like, what are they
Yeah,
going to be checking you on?
yeah, they have mentioned on their website that the essay should be comprehensive, elaborative, and research-based content,
Hmm.
and the technical treatment of writing will definitely be assessed.
Okay.
And they have asked us to write an outline in the first page and
Hmm.
then start from the next page, which is uh, the common method used all around the world.
Right. And how important is the vocabulary in that?
No, this is not about vocabulary or
Hmm.
uh, or or, or using complex structure sentences. It is about conveying your message
Hmm.
with correct English, not very complex but correct. Correct basic English is the criteria.
Okay. So my question to you was, have they given you a marking criteria? Do they, is there a rubric that you can
No,
look
no, no,
at?
no. That is the problem. They haven't given us any marking criteria,
Hmm.
and the examiner is one person basically, and one person is checking around 15 to 20,000 essay papers. So, so this is quite difficult for him, and the report he mentioned after the exam is basically for all the candidates. So we do not know what was our performance based on our individual characteristics.
So then how do you get marks if he is giving a general feedback?
Basically, if a CSS aspirant is well prepared and when he goes to the exam and attempt the essay, he is capable of knowing that whether he will pass or not. Like if I'm going to write about a topic and I do not have a valid argument, I know
Hmm.
examiner is not going to give me marks. So the first thing is that having extensive knowledge of a particular topic. Then
Right.
if I have uh, proved my argument in a systematic way that is required in essay, then I will expect that examiner will pass me. But the marking criteria is 40 marks, 100, 40 marks for pass,
Hmm.
and 95 to 96% people fail in essay. And those who
96%.
pass, yeah, and those who pass, they I think more than they only get 40 to 45 marks, not more than that.
Wow, that's amazing. And nobody knows why they're not passing or why they're not getting, a certain percentage. So they don't really, and you don't get to see your essay with review afterwards either.
Not afterward, but before going to exam, we have been preparing for essay. We have attempted many essays and evaluated from the experts,
Hmm.
but those are just assumptions, like whether I'm good or not. It depends
Okay.
upon the exam.
Oh, okay. And there's nobody who says, like the students don't question the authorities and say, we're
All
writing an
ques-
essay. We should be able
every
to at least get an idea.
all students criticize the system of recruitment. They
Hmm.
says that this is basically uh, a way to a way to fail students in a more systematic way, that examiner is not answerable to everyone. But basically, there should be
Right.
criteria, there should be assessment, there should be uh, a general method for that.
Hmm.
Like like there is no just they have given a statement that you have to attempt essay like this, but afterwards they do not give us the feedback.
Yeah, I don't think that's a very good system, to be honest,
Of course,
where you
yeah.
have no idea, what is expected, except the fact that you have 3 hours and 2,500 words, and then you should have a lot of research, and you should be putting down a lot of facts. But then if nobody tells you how your exam was marked, or what are the benchmarks of the writing, the essay, it leaves the student in a very confused state of mind, I believe, because then you don't know what is right and what is wrong anymore. Correct?
Absolutely. uh,
Yeah.
and what is happening in Canada? What are you doing nowadays?
I'm teaching.
You are still teaching.
Yes, I'm a teacher, so I will still teach.
uh,
I'm
are
not
you
going to
giving
change my
are you giving
profession.
physical classes or virtual classes?
Virtual only. It's only online.
Only online. And uh, where are your students from?
I have students from all over the world. So I have my elementary students that are from here, and then my IELTS and the ESL students are from all over the world. So I have a lot of students, I would say, from Dubai. I have some students from Europe. I have from America, and I have some from, yeah, that's it for now. So it's a mix of different people from different parts of the world. And there are some who are
Okay.
based out of Canada as well.
Okay, what else do you do?
What else do I do? Nothing. I just teach. That's all I do.
Okay. What is your qualification? From where you have studied your bachelor's?
Okay, so I've done my CELTA, which is a certificate of teaching English to adults from Cambridge University. I also have a certification from Trinity College, UK, and then I've also been trained by IELTS to teach IELTS.
Okay. Can you please tell us how we can improve our grammar? Uh, any books, any websites?
No, there are no books. There's no websites that I would recommend personally. The only way you can improve your grammar is by practicing. So read a lot, and whatever you are reading, write it, rewrite it, and then speak it. That's the only way to improve and practice. By learning the grammar rules, you're not going to learn a language. It's
Okay,
a
right.
misconception. That's a misconception that a lot of people have, that has
No,
been put into our minds by people who want to make money, right? So
but
they'll tell
what
you,
you are
hey, we want
recommending,
you
I
to,
already do this habit.
okay.
I also do not focus much on grammar, but when I read something, I used to write because it is compulsory for CSS. So
Mhm.
whatever I read, I write. This is my strategy to cover all the topics.
Yeah, and that's how it has to be done. So you have to look at English the way you look at Urdu, or you look at your native language the same way. So if you were not taught the grammar of your native language when you were learning how to speak, then you should not really be troubling your mind with learning the grammar of English either, right? So
Exactly.
the more you read out loud, and the more you try to rewrite what you read, it becomes more of a habit, I would say. And the whole your the process in your brain basically the way it works is that your brain gets used to the phrases, it gets used to the words, it gets used to the word forms that it reads over and over again. So when it rewrites, it automatically, because we are created very specially, especially the way our brains work. So our brain kind of knows what word goes where in time. So the more you practice your brain, the better it gets. But memorizing rules and getting into the depth of the rules, I don't think that's a very good idea if you want to master a language. That's how I see it.
Exactly.
Right. Any other questions?
No, if you have any question.
No, I don't
Anything.
have any questions. I have no questions. I'm just waiting for more people to join in, because if we had more people to join in, then I could just, probably throw in a couple of questions here. I'm actually at the CSS website right now, and I'm looking at a couple of questions, and the questions seem to be pretty interesting, and they're very, I would say, Pakistan-based questions. So
They are basically from current affairs.
yes, and like I said, they're like very Pakistan-based questions, so they're not international questions as such. Very much related to what's happening in Pakistan.
In optional subjects, there's a subject called international relations. Questions related to international affairs are asked in that paper.
So you have 2 essays?
Look, there are 12 papers I have to appear in,
Right.
and 6 are compulsory and 6 are optionals. So
Okay.
from 6 compulsory, 2 are English papers, 1 is essay, and 1 is English essay and English composition. So around 90 to 95% students fail in English essay and English composition, and rest of the exams are also very tough, but most of the people clear it easily.
Okay, per exam, they give you quite a few different choices, right? That I'm looking at one of the exam papers right now, and it has 12 choices for the essay. Is that correct?
There are 10 choices, and you have to choose one.
Okay, the one that I'm looking at, this is from 2012, I believe. It has 12 options to choose from.
Maybe it is mock test, or maybe from any other site.
Okay. Yeah, 2020 had 10 questions.
Actual paper has only 10 essay, and you have to choose one.
Okay, no, this was an actual paper, so they have actually changed it. They've revised it. So in 2020, they had 10 questions, and in 2012, they had 10 questions as well. So I guess about 8-10 years ago, instead of giving you guys 12 questions. So 2006, I'm looking at right now, they had an option of 12 questions. And then probably after that, they decided, okay, not 12 options, just 10 options instead. Okay, so the topics are very interesting. Is Pakistan ready for digital revolution? So how would you approach?
That is what the technical topic is, like artificial intelligence, digitalization, economic crisis, water crisis, climate change. Such kind of topics needs extensive knowledge, research-based knowledge. Like when sometimes they give comments like that your content was copied or borrowed. It was not research-based.
Okay.
So it is quite a bit tough job to research. Like we are not a PhD student. Like we are not habitual of researching.
But then they have general topics, like there's one that I'm looking at from the year 2012. It says beggars cannot be choosers.
Now this kind of essay, I do not know how to attempt.
Okay. So what kind of essays do you know how to attempt?
I will always prefer a issue-based essay, like global warming, climate change, water crisis, or maybe economic crisis, impacts of COVID-19, and like tourism potential in Pakistan.
And what if you don't get questions of your choice?
No, usually it will not happen, because in current affairs, I have studied more than 50 topics.
Okay. So are you saying that
there are more chances that I will?
So you will always get a choice of topics, which is as per your understanding or your liking or something that you're comfortable with?
Yes, I am comfortable with issue-based essay, like in which examiner gives suggestion, ask for suggestions.
Right. Okay. Okay. That's great. So, how long have you been preparing for this?
Uh, I have been preparing for around 14 months, probably.
Wow. And is this like an average time that people spend on preparing for
Every
this?
time, yeah, 1 year is enough. Like in the first 6 months, I covered my all six optional subjects, and the rest of the time I have given in compulsory subjects.
Okay. And how many subjects are there in
Optionals are
total?
total 12 subjects and 3 hours for each subject, and the exam will be happen in around 6 days. Means two papers each day,
Okay. And what are the
and
optional
there is no gap.
subjects?
I have opted political science, gender studies, history of USA.
Hmm.
Then I have Sindhi, my language subject, and that's all. I think the political science is composed of two papers: political science one and political two. General studies, US history,
Hmm.
and then that is Sindhi.
Okay. And then what is your career path after this?
There are 12 groups basically, depending upon the marks we will get. They will allocate according to the marks. Like the top group is Pakistan Administrative Services, in which one will become assistant commissioner, and the second most priority for all aspirants is PSP group, in which you will be recruited in police services of Pakistan. Then
Mhm.
there are custom services and foreign services, and there are few others, but the topmost priority is foreign services, Pakistan police services, and Pakistan administrative services.
So, are you saying that anybody who's working in police in Pakistan actually has done their CSS exam?
No, anyone who has the rank above 17 or 17 grade, he is commissioned officer. Okay, he has done CSS. In
So,
order to go,
what's a rank above 17? Can you or the grade that you're saying? What is that? Can you tell me about it?
it is the general grading recruitment, like there's assistant sub inspector, his grade is 11 grade.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and the assistant superintendent of police is 17th grade, then senior superintendent of police 18th grade,
Mm-hmm.
then dig 19th grade. So the whoever will pass the css will be allocated in 17th grade job minimum.
Okay, so all these guys who are on 17th grade and above, they've done their CSS.
Yeah, they all have done css.
So why is so much corruption?
Corruption basically, it depends upon your own wish or your own will, your moral values. Okay, if somebody do not contribute, somebody is not willing to contribute to the country, he will definitely, um, he will definitely corrupt the country.
Okay, okay, great. So I'm going to bring in Jawad Hassan here. Hi, Jawad, how are you?
I'm great. What's about you?
I'm pretty good, thank you. Where are you tuning in from, Jawad?
I'm from Gujranwala, Pakistan.
Very good. So meet Saghir. He is from Hyderabad, Karachi. So is it
Yes.
Hyderabad, Karachi, Hyderabad, Pakistan? Hyderabad, Karachi, right? How do you say Hyderabad? Do you say Hyderabad, Pakistan or Hyderabad, Karachi? Connection issues. Okay, sorry, Jawad, you have connection issues. There is another person called Mustafa who's also waiting. But Mustafa, I cannot bring you on because I don't see your camera. And if I don't see your video, then I can't bring you on. So let's try Jawad Hassan one more time. Hi, Jawad, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so your connection is really low. You'll have to reconnect somehow. Okay. So how is the situation in Pakistan right now in terms of the corruption that we used to hear about all the time? Do you feel that it's gotten better?
It is not. Recently, the report from corruption perspective index has been published, in which Pakistan has lose 4 points
It has
from
lost.
120
Pakistan has lost.
124. Yeah,
Pakistan has lose or Pakistan has lost?
lost. Sorry.
Lost. Okay,
Thank you for correcting me.
that's okay.
That's what I want from you.
That's okay. Okay. So repeat what you said.
I said that Pakistan has lost 4 points in the corruption perspective index, and this is more widely used index to measure the corruption in any country. So basically, it has increased
Okay. And at what level has the corruption increased in Pakistan?
in every department. Like, I think there is no single department which you will target. All the departments are corrupt. All the politicians, all the bureaucrats, all the public office holders are corrupt. There
What's
are
the
very,
solution?
very what
What's the solution?
solution is first of all education. Like, if you educate them issues related to corruption, like why our economy is going down,
Mhm.
why there is crime. So these issues are not basically taught in our syllabus. They will just provide you basic knowledge about things, but such issues like corruption, crime, and why there is terrorism, why there is poverty, why unemployment. If these kind of issues are addressed, I think corruption will basically reduce.
Why do you think that the education has to come from schools and not from anywhere else? Do you think people should get educated in schools or they should get educated at home?
Uh, I'm not here listening you.
Okay, I'm saying, why do you say that this is not taught in our schools or it's not part of the curriculum? Are you implying the fact that people who are corrupt, they learn to be corrupt in school? Or are you trying to say that they probably have a good understanding of how to live a life from home, but it's the school system that makes them corrupt?
Basically, uh, we cannot blame any single institute. There is a role of schools, and but basically our society, our family. Like, if I see a bureaucrat having huge money, bungalows, and cars, I will wish that I should have. Even
Mhm.
though I know that salary of a bureaucrat is only 80,000 rupees. So
Right.
how will he make such bungalows and buy cars? So basically, such kind of elite mind will definitely produce feelings that I should have more and more.
Mhm. So is it the education from schools that makes people less corrupt, or is it the education from home that makes
It
people less
is
corrupt?
it is all I already told you. All institutions are responsible. Your family, your society, everyone should cooperate. Everyone should teach their child and the families that this is the evil of our country, and this this is the root cause of all evils in our country.
And where do you, if it's a root cause, where do you think the root begins? Does it begin in school or at home?
Both from school as well as from home.
Okay. All right. So let's have Jawad. Hi, Jawad. How are you?
I'm great. What's
That's good.
about
Now I
you?
can. I'm pretty good. Thank you so much. So you are from Gujranwala, you said, right?
Yes.
Okay. So tell us about yourself, Jawad. What do you do?
My name is Jawadasan, and I just finished my FSC intermediate, and now I have planned to study further.
Okay. What are you planning to study further?
I'm planning to study bachelor's in software engineering.
Okay. So do you have universities in Gujranwala, or would you be going to a different city?
Uh, I would prefer to study abroad, like I have planned to study in UK.
That's interesting. So have you applied to universities?
I'm searching for universities. Let's see which one I will choose.
Okay. And why the United Kingdom? Why have you decided on
I
UK?
think uh, since my childhood, I liked UK, like British. So that's why I wanted to study in UK.
Okay.
So
Well, I wish you all the best. I hope all your dreams come true. And I really wish you success. And hopefully, you can get into a good university in UK and pursue your career. So what time is it back in Gujranwala right now?
it's 10 p.m.
10 p.m. Okay, great. So once you leave for UK to study, would you come back to Pakistan or you would just continue living there after completing your degree?
I think it depends on like if I get if I get nice opportunity in UK, then I will prefer to stay there.
Okay. And then bring your whole family to UK or just send them money and that's it? And see them
Oh,
once a year or twice a year.
I think I'm from a village, and my parents will not settle in, like they don't want to go in city, and
Right.
I I think they will not go to UK with me.
Yeah. Okay, that's great. Jawad, let me just say this to you. I think your English is pretty good. And a lot of
Yes.
times, I have quite a few people who come here, and when they speak to me for the first time, I think you're here for the first time, right?
No,
So when
no.
you've
I'm
been on
I'm
my
second time.
oh, okay, sorry,
Yes.
I'm so sorry, I don't recognize you. Apologies.
I, I was first time in like June, I think. It was
Okay.
a longer time ago.
Long time ago. Okay. So when people come
And
here, they tell me to speak slow because I speak very fast and they can't understand me. But I've been speaking very fast with you, and I've been asking you questions, and you've answered all my questions without any problems. So I think your English is pretty good.
no, I don't have problem in listening. I recently did IELTS and I got 6.5.
General
And
IELTS or
in listening,
academic?
uh, academic UKVI,
Oh,
it
you did the
is,
UKVI. Okay. And what was the
yes,
requirement for the UKVI? What was the minimum band score
it
required?
was required was 5.5.
Oh, that's amazing. So you got a 6.5.
Yes,
Okay. So how many times did you attempt the exam? Just once?
just one.
Okay, that's very good. And does that make you feel happy?
Yes, but I had a target of 7, and
Okay.
then I got 6.5.
Well, that's okay. And the exam is valid the result is valid for 2 years anyways, right? But if the minimum
Yes,
required was
yes,
5.5, you get, one band higher and 0.5 band lower than your expectations. I think it's a pretty good job that you did. So I'm sure your
yes.
parents are proud of you. I'm very proud of you, and I'm proud to have you here with me. And it's good
I, I,
to, yeah.
I am the first one in my village to complete intermediate. Like our village is very background. I'm a first boy to complete intermediate in my village.
Wow, that's amazing. So Gujranwala is where you live?
No, no. Gujarat. We have rented a house in Gujarat because we 4 siblings study here, and uh,
Hmm.
uh, but our home is back in village where my parents live,
Okay.
and my father is a farmer, and he was like he only studied 6th class.
He studied up to grade 6. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. So how
Yes,
many are your siblings older than you or younger than you?
my sister is older than me. He is doing bachelor's in chemistry in University of Central Punjab, and uh, two sister are older than me. Second is doing BBA in Hungary,
Mhm.
and then me. I have planned to go to abroad.
That's very interesting. And no other brothers?
uh, Two brothers which are younger than me, and one is in 7th class and second is in 4th class.
And both of them are with your parents in the village?
No, the guy who is in 4th class is in village, but uh, who is in 7th class is live with us.
So it's only the siblings, you guys, the young people are living in that house? How do you manage cooking, cleaning, shopping, going out?
We
What do you guys
have
do?
like we have divided everything. Like I have to do outside thing uh, like I have to do grocery and these kind of things, and we have divided all the jobs in our room. I think no.
Okay, the internet dropped for a bit, so I hope Jawad comes back online. I'm not sure if Jawad is still there or not, but what an interesting story. And it's always good to have people like Jawad come online and talk about, how they're achieving their
Yes.
dreams. So I've just written up a word here, chores. Okay, my internet is just acting up a lot. So instead of saying we do jobs at home, it's best to say chores, chores. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna end this session. Really lovely to you. Thank you for coming here and having a quick chit chat.
Thank you.
I will probably see you guys around the same time tomorrow because I have some time off where I can come online.
Okay.
So I will be here again tomorrow.
I have a question.
Yes,
I have.
go ahead.
I think you did a session like I think you did a session after 6 months. Like
3
I
months.
didn't. 3 months. Okay.
Yes, I took a
Okay.
3 month break. Yeah, it was a Corona break that I had to take.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for being here. It was really nice meeting you again, and I wish you again all the best to all your siblings and to your parents. And whenever you see them, just give them my salam, okay? And tell them
Thank
they've done a
you.
great job.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Awad. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Thank you.
Bye for now.